because that was really horrible.
And I'm like, yo, back the fuck up. He's like,
because when it starts getting cold, I get congested.
I get really careful of that because I'm just fat. I get really careful breathing because I took a video the other day of Wilkie coming home, and I heard like in the background, I was like,
when he was hugging his son and everything?
Yeah, I was like, fuck! I hope nobody picks up on that.
fucking sleeping and
He
shit.
cut it out. Yeah. Cause I caught myself in the middle of the video and I like started holding my breath, and he cut it to just that part.
Oh, okay. I was like, it looked like it was.
That video was much longer.
Yeah, it looked like it should have been longer, but I was like, it's kind of short.
It was long. Yeah, because he cut it. Because I was like,
lethargic.
I was like,
All right, everybody ready?
ready.
Parents strongly caution the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
All right, what's going on, everybody? This is Let's Talk After Dark, the podcast where anything goes and nothing's off the table. I'm Benny. With me, as always,
Mav.
Dame Diddy.
Dame Rev.
all right, we got no guest today. Had a cancellation last night, so it's all right.
What you mean, Ghosty in the building?
But so yeah, you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Let's Talk Us Now. Listen to us on Google, Apple, Spotify, and everywhere else podcasts are playing. Watch us on YouTube, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. So yeah, we good.
I'm having a bad hair day, so I got the hoodie on.
Motherfucker, when are you ever having a good hair day?
Mav looking all cute and shit. He got his fresh cut and all that, making me look bad, so I had to throw the hoodie on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to
that bad,
look like
though,
a
is it?
human.
It's not that bad.
Your hair always look the same. What the fuck you talking about?
That doesn't actually really look bad. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Fuck it. I'm on my Rob shit.
There you go.
Shout out Rob Muse.
Yeah, who was expecting both of you. Actually, he did mention you.
Yeah, it was
You texted him.
I did. Yep.
But
It's this
he
week,
wants
right?
to show with
It's
this guy right
I
here.
just got so confused. It was Rob Santos you're talking about.
Yeah.
The Rob Muse thing threw me off. I thought it was somebody else. That's his name? His name?
It's a whole
Instagram.
thing.
I think it's his Instagram.
Yeah, all right.
It's the whole thing behind
Yeah.
it.
A great class. A really interesting, intriguing
It's
guy.
this Monday, right? Or was it next Monday?
No, this Monday. It's every
Every
Monday.
Monday, right?
Bet,
Yep,
I'm there.
until November something. I think 12.
Something.
Yeah, something. Holy crap. What is it? This weekend is Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
That's been canceled everywhere.
Yeah, that's why.
But they have
I'm not even paying attention.
They have drive-through though. You can still drive up to a stranger's house and grab candy though if you want. Some places are doing that. So put your kids in the back seat, have them with their things, and they run down the windows. They trick or treat.
Throw candy.
But I thought it was don't take candy from strangers and shit.
Yeah. Now you literally have vans going around like, hey kids, you want some candy?
Is it candy
I
or
see
is
that
it
going downhill.
It's
right. Straight down the creek?
So do you guys think? Do you guys think people are still gonna go trick or treating?
Yes.
Of course.
People still do everything.
So, funny thing.
I mean, it's canceled. No, I'm not gonna buy no candy, but
I'm gonna bag snatch.
He wouldn't buy candy even once. He's like, fuck them
I'm just
kids.
saying.
I'm gonna
If
save
it was
money.
canceled, I'm like, yo, it's canceled. I have nothing.
There was a pizza place in Springfield that closed down because of COVID, which was funny because I saw just the day before. I saw there was ads for people. They wanted people to work there.
Are we name dropping?
I don't want to.
I think we should because this is very important COVID news.
All right.
Oh, you talking about Red Rose?
Oh, Red Rose closed down?
Yeah, Red Rose closed down because they
That's a hit.
had COVID. They closed down some of their.
Cares? Gives a fuck. That place is nasty as fuck.
Hear it here first on Let's Talk.
I'm confused. Why people didn't want to buy pizza? I thought
Well, no,
everybody was ordering
some
food.
of their
That's a
some of their
poppin' ass spot.
employees ended up having COVID, so they shut down everything to do the pure sanification.
Everybody
Like the
has
Olive Garden on
COVID.
Boston Road.
But this is, what irked me was the fact that Mayor Sarno, when he went up there, and this he irked me for saying this, but he's like, yeah, things like this are happening, and I got to blame the younger generation.
Yeah.
And I
That
was like, I'm
sounds
sitting there
some
like,
Sarno
I'm
shit.
sitting there like, wait a second. The younger generation's broke living at home with their parents. It's not the younger generation that's traveling right now. It's all those people who are working class who has the jobs that the younger people can't get right now.
Nah, there's a lot of young people because I be seeing a lot of young people traveling, especially because it's so cheap right now.
No
It's
bullshit.
like $80
No bullshit.
to go to like.
So it might be their
California.
fault.
You go to LA for like $80.
And we are very careless with wearing the mask and shit.
Well, niggas, okay. I guess I was over here
Yeah.
trying to prove that some
Nah,
of those young boys.
yeah, you were trying to prove, but it just didn't work.
Totally the younger generation. Sorry.
Listen,
Like,
I feel like I'm responsible.
I know we want to shit on Mayor Sarno, but
He might have a point.
he's got a point.
But my outtake on that shit is kind of funny because I was just seeing some TV. I think maybe over the weekend or maybe the week or whatever. I was just seeing like a bunch of politics shit and like a whole campaign and like certain talks and conversations about masking up, and they were doing like some hashtag shit, I guess, some like hashtag mask up, wear a mask type thing, and the whole entire like situation they were like having about the mask, nobody's wearing a mask. That's all. So the whole thing to me is like, how you promoting mask, hashtag mask up, whatever. But y'all not even wearing a mask on the main screen TV. Like I literally watch like the news and shit. Like how they want us to wear masks and go places and shit like that. You look at the news and the only person I seen on the news was fucking Mayor Sarno. His one interview clip that he had, he's the only one that had a mask on. And everybody else, the whole person holding the mic, everybody else in the on the podiums and shit, nobody's wearing masks. You know what I'm saying? So how y'all gonna promote for us to wear masks every day, everywhere we go? When we see y'all on TV, not even wearing this shit on the news and shit like that.
I just find it hilarious when people wear masks on TV. Like when they're at a podium by themselves. They're wearing a mask. I get why they're doing it because it's like to send a message. You gotta wear one. I get it. It's just to me,
But the
I
thing is,
take it
it's like
literal.
when I see people driving in their cars with the windows up, with a mask on, in your car.
By yourself.
They look like characters from San Andreas.
Look, they just
You know
stole,
what San Andreas
look,
when
they
they
stole the
ran
fucking car. No bullshit. Like this nigga's car.
You know what I'm talking about? San Andreas when they drive
Yeah.
out with the mask on?
Or
That's
the
what
little
they-
All right,
extras.
so really quickly though, back. So you guys are agreeing then, Sarno's right on this. So I could take that my me being upset is a
this
little just like
particular thing.
this particular thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take back being upset. The guys, the
Yo, we
the
can't
men
even
have,
walk down the right direction at the store.
I know, right?
We're going down the aisles.
Because then I was following the rules and I felt like an asshole because nobody else was.
Yeah,
I'm like,
no
am I the
one's
only
doing it.
dickhead that's fucking like not going down the fucking lane that's not supposed to go
Pac-Man.
down?
Like, no one's doing
Oh
it.
yeah, I do that. I just do that also to piss off old people because I like seeing them because they'll be going down and they look at you like all mad.
Like you're doing
No,
something.
because
They
they do it. They don't even. Nobody follows it. Literally, nobody. I was at the supermarket. I was the only asshole following the fucking line. And I'm like seeing everybody go past me and the fucking things on the floor going that way. I'm like, am I the only fucking asshole following
This is
directions?
why I like Benny. He's just like me. No, I was at Walmart earlier and freaking.
I felt like the fucking dick. I was like,
I'm leaving out the outside. You know what I mean? Like the exit of Walmart, and some big ass dude with his kid was like coming in, right? And we kind of like almost ran into each other, right? And he looked at me like it was my fault. And I'm like, dude, you're coming in through the exit. Like I'm the dick. And people constantly. This is why every Walmart should shut down.
Because
everyone that goes
the door
there.
open, I go through it.
You go. I know.
That shit said
They
don't
go through
enter.
the exit. I don't know what bothers me. My mom says I have like adult autism just
Dude,
because it bothers me.
Listen.
shit open, I'm
I feel
out.
you because I'm the same way. Like, because I went to Walmart yesterday
Hell.
too. I don't know why everyone went to. I went to Walmart yesterday. Actually, I went there because
I did too.
I took my
Very
nephew
odd.
and my son on a shopping spree to get some shit because they've been really good. So I was like,
Ball
oh,
out.
Okay,
Walmart.
going to Wally
$50
World.
cap each. Let's go. And but as we're going through, like, my mom and my wife just start walking through the exit sign, and I'm trying to walk around like a normal. I feel
through the
safe.
entrance.
Yeah, and they're walking right through there. So I'm like, I'm just gonna walk with them. Like, as I'm doing it, I feel like shameful, but then I see other people follow us in back of it. So
Yeah.
I'm like, this is pointless.
Dude, it's terrible when people
It's a
ridicule
fucking
me
door,
for going
go
through the
through it.
entrance. Because I've literally bailed people. They're like, "What are you doing? This is just go through here." I'm like, "It's the
Yeah.
fucking exit."
Dog, it's a fucking door. It's open.
Like, this
Just
guy
go.
goes in through the entrance. Ugh.
Crazy.
You know what's funny though, as a business owner though of a medical place, we have to follow by the rules. So I'm so nitpicky because if they shut us down, I'm fucking without
Yeah.
money until we can clean
It's a
up.
problem.
So I'm nitpicky there, but when I get out, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying
Fuck your
shit.
business. Do you drive across the parking lot?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate motherfuckers that do that.
Thank you. That's my fucking Benny. Yeah. I hate that.
I used to go up and down, but then everyone's like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to go, as long as I'm paying attention. But I don't like people who just fly through there.
They
you know
fly,
what I mean?
and then they honk at you.
Oh, yeah.
When they almost hit you. And that's the part that just makes me want to go to Vermont.
Or when you're just crossing, there's a crosswalk there. And I always walk in the crosswalk because I feel like if they hit me, at least I'm in the crosswalk. So
You can sue.
and this is in front of the supermarket, so everyone knows and people like sit there and they'll drive up and then mad like I'm doing the same thing you're about to be doing. I'm going back to my car now. Like, do you get mad at that?
Are you catwalking though, or are you
When
fucking
people cross,
walking?
I don't get mad when people cross.
So you strolling or
supposed
you
to
walking?
cross.
Now? Like, are you just going
I'm walking my regular pace to get to my car.
Oh, wait.
like-
Do I get mad when people at the stop get all pissed? At the crosswalk?
No, if you were in the car, if you were the guy in the car, would you be upset?
No.
Okay.
If people are on a crosswalk, that's what they're for.
And if you, so do you stop when you? Okay, say
Yeah,
you're just
I
driving
stop
in
at
the
the
regular
crosswalk.
street and you see somebody. Do you stop?
Yeah, because I don't have money for a lawsuit. I stop like a motherfucker every time.
Also, I just
what are
stopped.
you doing, man? Are you running through them?
No. I just know some people don't.
Matt's
stop
trying
for
to beat
people.
them and shit.
Yo, 10 points.
People, I've noticed like people won't stop if they see someone in the crosswalk. They'll
Yeah,
keep on driving.
no,
I always stop.
I
I don't
stop.
know.
So I'm like,
Stop.
Yeah, I stopped
Dude,
for that.
that's
But
what
if
it's
the
for.
light went from yellow to red and I'm going like 30,
You go 30 in a parking lot.
I'm talking about.
I'm about to make this show about you and your choices.
Right? You know that Walmart. All right. For example, like leaving Walmart in Boston Road, like that little like crosswalk right there. You know what I mean? And
Fuck
it's like the
Walmart
yellow
in
red
Boston.
light right there. Like, hey, if he's walking and it's turning red and I'm going 30, he might want to stop and I'm gonna keep going.
That Walmart shouldn't be there.
I have a question. Has something to do with Mav.
What?
I know it was a joke, but the video that you made, you're like, oh, Benny, blah, 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 he's an asshole, this and that, right? I have a question. No, I have a question. It's a serious question. He made a video because I had...
So he set up the room and I was just being funny and just talking shit. But anyways,
right? So my wife said the same thing. She's like, yeah, you're an asshole, but am I an asshole because I tell you the truth and nobody likes to hear the truth? That's what it is? Because that's what I feel like what it is.
actually, in 100%, you are an asshole because you tell the truth and nobody likes to hear.
So
it.
so how's that make me an asshole?
It's not. But it's not. But it's also how you.
It's how you say it.
Yeah.
It's not what you say. It's how you. Because you go assuming they're gonna have a problem. You're like, go ahead, say something. This is what I think about you.
No, because usually...
Wait. Thank you.
Yeah. That makes some.
But it doesn't. I'm so used to it though.
I know.
No,
I
but-
I
love
was in
it,
the
though.
military. Everybody talks like that.
But what's it called? Like, usually I don't say anything. Usually I don't get attitude until somebody says something, and then that's when I get attitude, and you get smart about it.
But it already seems like you already delivered
I think
attitude.
because it already in your head, you already have thought about this person giving you an attitude. So you go into it with that person giving you an attitude to be prepared for it.
So, all right.
You just come off a little harsh sometimes. Sometimes, you're...
So me telling the truth is making me, that's what kinda makes me harsh.
Nah, it's like the way you deliver
gotta
the
tell the
truth
truth.
is like
The way I deliver the
how-
truth.
You see how you're doing it right now? Like, yo, so
Yeah.
the way I'm telling the
You're
truth...
gonna run this. It's funny because we're gonna run this back and go. This is what we're talking about. He's gonna go. I don't see anything wrong. I don't know. What you're talking about.
I don't. That's the
Y'all are
part.
too fucking sensitive.
That is true because like I'm just telling you I'm just telling you the truth.
That's what it is.
Like I'm literally just telling you the truth and you guys get upset about it.
You guys don't understand, though.
Because
Like,
my wife says the same thing. She's like, it's not because you're telling the truth. It's because of the way you're
You know what's
saying
funny?
it. But it's like
Everybody's telling him the same shit. He goes, "Fuck you, I'm cool."
but this is a funny thing, though. I've known Benny since 2016, right?
Yeah.
2016? Yeah,
Something
2016.
like that, right?
Damn, that's the longest time. But I've said this to him before, and it's so funny because now like you guys are new here, and you see what me and his wife say.
I think it's fucking hilarious.
But the crazy part is like you guys know that, right? But then you still do the fucked up thing that you're not supposed to do, knowing that I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna call you out on it.
So you ever see Messing with Sasquatch?
I'm trying to get better. Like I learned that I had to be a lot more quiet in the group chat because I say shit. I know because it wasn't just. It's like a lot of people have problems with me because I'm like you.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, yo, just wait until we're like all in person that way because it comes off like in the chat. Like understand it comes off sometimes. It comes off like
I'm like
fucked up.
him. Like I just say, and I don't. But the difference is I care. Like when people.
The thing
are
is,
mad-
You could read body language. Someone seems to say like, "Wait, I didn't mean it that way."
Yeah.
This guy's still going. Like, you understand?
The thing is, I care. I'm just passionate about it.
And one thing, you are a very passionate person. Let me tell you, like
definitely
any
see that.
That's why you he's so good at what he does, though.
Any situation, no, but even in life, like my wife and I, when our place got burnt down, right? This dude's like, hey, you guys need to get out of Springfield for a little bit. You know what I mean? And just like, we went out to Boston for a weekend and stuff like that. Just really cool. Like he's always, closed up my store, helped me come up and move. None of my family members came and helped, but Benny was there bright and early with donuts, him and his wife. One of the best people you could ever have in your he keeps it. What did you say? 100. You're gonna get 100. Like literally. I hope his daughter never asks, "What do you think about my boyfriend?" Because
I think he's a fucking loser. But if you like him,
that's true. Because I just tell you what the honest truth. Like if you don't like the honest truth, don't ask me for my opinion.
You need that.
But the funny thing about it is he's like this with his parents too. So it's just beautiful. It's not like it's just anybody. No one is. It's just everyone gets the honest truth.
But people need that shit because a lot of people bullshit you. Like a lot of people will tell you things because they don't want to hurt your feelings, and that does not help you get better. No. I will tell you, like since being here, I've gotten a lot better at certain things. You know what I mean? Because of that. Because before this, I had nobody to tell me when things needed to be fixed, or when I needed, or even with my attitude, like that it needed to be adjusted a bit. Like I don't know because nobody tells me. And now y'all tell me. So I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
I haven't heard complaints recently.
No, I think I just don't have a filter because even my wife, like, what do you think about this? And I tell her, and then she gets mad. I'm like, why the fuck did you ask me then? I'm gonna tell you the answer.
I just don't think you worry about how do you deliver the things you do. Like when you're in the midst of like somebody asking you their opinion, it's like fuck. It's like honestly, I think that shit's just trash. It's like you don't put no thought into it. But I mean, it's not really hard to be like, something's trash, something's this. But it's like you gotta have kind of like a sensitivity kind of like thing to it.
It don't work for me because as soon as it comes to my mind, I'm like, all right, like it sucks.
That's funny.
But that's the thing. My thing is like, how do you take it when you interact with like other people who are like that in the same path? Like it just must not work out, and that's where like those people who have probably those bad adjustments with you because they're like, all right, if you're gonna deliver something like that, I'm gonna deliver shit back. Then it's like, all right, well, fuck this, and it's like, fuck that. Then it's what gets done. That's the thing. Like I know you probably have a ton of those sides too, where people meet with you and they can't feel like they can the tension, or they feel like they can't connect in a certain way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have that, and that's based off just how that can be. Like, you know what I'm saying? It can be like, all right, we're doing something for 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? It's certain things with you too that also be like your niches that irritate you, or bother you, and that could probably. Like you might be a person that judges somebody by the book by a cover kind of thing, like and that might portray into how you handle a situation, and that might be like your
I think that makes it worse, especially when like it's supposed to be something a certain way and then you keep fucking up. That makes it worse. Then I really don't have a fucking filter. Then I'm really gonna let you know.
And that right there,
I feel like you're wasting my time. That's what it is. Right. I feel like people waste my time, and like like what they say, time is valuable, right? You can't get your time back. And if you're wasting my time, it's like fuck. Like
it's not just that though. There was one time where he goes, let me know. He goes, let me know if you guys can't make it on a certain day. And I was just like, I can make it on all the days. I didn't need that information, Damien. Fucking shoot me. You remember that shit?
So wait, so what was the question?
It was, because you had said, guys, let me know what, this month.
So then you prove my point for me then.
He goes, let me know in which Sunday you can't make. And I was just like, oh no, I can do it.
So then you prove my point for me.
I don't need that fucking. It's just the way he said it.
Right, and
I read it and I was like, this guy needs a coffee.
That took time away from him. He had to read.
I'm just saying.
Something else. He had to read that you were gonna be there.
It annoyed him that he read it.
I'm just saying that you proved my point for me. You gave me an answer I didn't need.
It was hilarious.
See, the thing is, what people don't understand, like, Benny may look like this, like, big guy, stuff like that, but this dude's actually if you look at psychology, he's a genius. You know what I mean? He's one of those like smart kids where you can't touch their ears.
Wait, so you can't touch their ears or your own?
No, you can't touch their ears.
Fucking kill you.
What the fuck? Oh, this kid.
No, but this guy like that's what this guy anything he doesn't know, he'll sit there and like stay in his little study dungeon room, and watch videos upon videos.
It's very well lit.
He'll come out and be like, I know kung fu. It's like,
What the fuck?
you know what I mean? Like this guy, like I give it to him though, and that's why in a way, I respect how he is too. Sometimes it's like sometimes it's annoying, but you poke at it. But now I would never say stop being you because this is what.
Nah, I can't. Anyway, it's not a choice.
Don't touch his ears. But this everything like let's talk like because you could have got so many other people to come and talk, man. You know what I mean? But what you do is you take people's talents and you amplify it, and that's why I really think that you guys should go on Google at A&B Designs and write a review for this guy.
Hell yeah, I just did mine this morning.
Write that shit up.
Oh yeah. Did I fucking
take a little time? You know what I'm saying? Give him some harsh reality.
But also
he likes
like
that
our
shit.
like our Let's Talk. We got Daddy Fuego. We got MVP Lifestyle. Which you know what? It's funny about that.
It's
show?
hot porn. It's like adult conversation.
People
No, I watch
people
porn,
don't
bro.
watch it. People will watch it or don't want to watch it, but then afterwards, everyone writes me questions. It's like, why don't you like the video? I think people are still.
this last
scared.
one actually? The one what was it yesterday? No, was it a couple days ago?
Yeah.
People actually enjoyed that one. I saw like a lot
The
of
groceries one?
like a usually
No, the groceries one actually worked.
the toy one, the
toy one.
adult male toy thing. People actually
The flogger.
nah,
like,
the
no,
one that
the
just came out. The
a new
toys
one.
The
for
one that came
toys
out
for
last
guys.
Friday.
Oh yeah.
People actually enjoyed that one. There was a lot of it was more views than usual. What can I say?
I saw the groceries one.
Groceries.
The groceries one.
Yeah.
What's up with the grocery?
Also, yeah, if I'm always looking for models. If anybody, male or females.
He wants to stick
We're
his
gonna have
fingers
some-
in you. I mean, what are you doing, man? No, he wasn't. No, he's not. Sorry.
No, listen, there's no Bill Cosby happening here.
If you do want some Bill
No
Cosby,
Weinstein.
that.
No, Bill Cosby, you'll be awake for that one.
Wouldn't even let him out. They wouldn't let him out for COVID. Like they let out Takashi. They wouldn't let him out.
Bill
I know,
Cosby
right?
over
What
here
the fuck?
dying, looking like horrible. They won't let him out because
Motherfuckers like legally blind, right, or some shit.
They're worried he might strike
They're like,
again.
fuck him. He doesn't even know he's in there anymore.
Yeah, right.
fuck, dog.
That's bad.
You wonder how? I think. Do you think he's kind of living well in prison? You know what I mean? Like has a nice, suite of a cell.
Probably.
He's
Who
got a
knows?
twin size cock.
Bill Cosby. I don't think that he's like with everybody. I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
Instead of getting
He's in the elderly ward, anyways.
Yeah.
Like he's fucking
I
chilling.
highly doubt
Instead of
he's just-
saltines, he's getting Ritz crackers.
It's not like
That's about it.
It's not like Shawshank. Like, he ain't in that situation at
He's
all.
not still working the mail slot.
No. He's all right.
He's gonna. It's sad that he's gonna die in there. I don't think he's there.
He's smiling in his pictures. Like, he's fine.
I'll go for
Oh,
it.
you guys got Halloween costumes, yeah? I know you guys got kids
But
too.
why?
Kids,
Halloween is
you guys
canceled, mother.
There's nowhere to do anything.
Well, actually,
That's not true. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Escape. We have. I think we
Yeah, there's a
have
thing there.
like 6 more
Saving the
tickets
day.
left.
Come get no, I was-
Come get.
come get COVID now.
Yo, believe it or not, yo. Believe it or
3 more
not.
days. Come with us. We're gonna go.
Come pay
Believe it or not,
money to get
people are at these
COVID.
hookah bars and shit. They're at the hookah bars.
Well, that's what I'm saying. People are at the hookah bars here, right here. You're gonna
in
have
the
your little
few
table.
bars,
you get
yeah.
the food, and you have your mask.
I hate hookah bars. Not because I hate hookah bars. I just hate people on Snapchat at
Oh,
hookah
yeah.
bars. Like that's
Yeah,
you look
yo.
stupid.
I don't
You
fuck
look
with the
dumb.
hookah
Like,
shit.
that
You fuck with hookah, bro?
dancing to reggaeton.
Oh no, yeah, I fuck with hookah.
For real?
Hookah's
It
fine.
looks like he fucks with hookah.
Yeah, he does like you fucking hookah.
You know what? I'm gonna say this
Just
right
to
now, right?
snap
What's your
out.
flavor? What's your flavor, man?
All right. So who
Wild berry crunch.
You gotta tell me who on Inappropriate Reality really is because I felt attacked by you guys every time you would talk about hookah.
Oh, it's Mike.
I'm like, yo, you guys
Mike
hurt my
always put
feelings. Like,
those is hilarious.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, he's like hookah. I'm like, damn,
But
I'm
it
not
was
nigga.
crazy.
Nah, that's really funny.
This is dumb funny.
Yeah. I don't fuck with hookah, but it was crazy because my boy JR Drizzy, he fucking he was the big hookah dude. We were all the weed smokers, and then he had like, yo, I do hookah. We're like, what the fuck is a hookah? But I felt like when he said that shit, I was like, damn, bro, you talking about that shit? He has a hookah. He smokes hookah. He's behind the camera. You just talking mad shit about him. I was like, oh,
That makes it even funnier. Like,
yeah.
That's
I'm like,
funny.
damn, bro, like he
Because I don't smoke hookah. So I think it's
I'm not a fan of that
even
shit.
if you do, you got to. Because I laugh at rapper comments because they're true.
yeah.
That's why I make fun of rappers in my act. Because what have I said on stage about rappers that's false?
So if that shit was put with weed in it,
Shit's
I'd be
true.
hitting the hell out. It wouldn't be
Yeah,
going,
I
no
do that.
smoke would be going
They do
out.
that though, right?
I do that with my hookah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
add
can
to
put
it.
the weed in there?
Yeah.
You gotta show me how.
So you guys, it's the same way like when you add split to it, you just put the
just
put your
mix
hash
it
a
in,
little bit,
right?
You put a little bit. I put it like I'll put the hookah. whatever you want to call it, the like tobacco stuff on the side, and then put
Yeah.
the weed in the middle, kind of.
Yeah.
Just let it burn, so just like
Oh,
it
so
gives it a little flavor.
it won't matter with those coals on the top. So that coal shit ain't the flavor, is it?
No, the coal is the heat.
Oh, all right.
It just makes
cool.
it smoke.
Flavor.
Yeah, I be smelling that shit. We smelling like
Well, because
hookah and shit.
on the outside it's burning, so you're gonna
what the
smell the
fuck
sulfur,
burning in
which is
there?
kind of fucking horrible that you're indoors.
Yeah.
Without no ventilation. It's fucking
Oh, yeah.
sniffing whole sulfur and carbon.
I never been to Lasuk, but
You're not missing.
I
There's
feel
a
like
bunch
I've
of
been
them.
there because I've been on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Oh, then you've been to all of them. You've been to Petra, Lasuk,
Everybody-
and
I don't
wherever
know
else
why
there's
that's
hookah.
a thing to put on Snap. I'm not gonna get off the subject. I just want everybody to know that shit is whack. Like it's just being on Snap like hookah. Why? Like I'm sorry.
You know
It's
what?
stupid.
Okay, I'm gonna. So since we're there and we're talking about wax stuff, I don't like how there's no like.
I don't like how you're not talking into the fucking microphone.
Whack.
You said there's no black what?
There's no like really black owned liquor stores, man.
Black owned liquor stores. The Arabs got them shits, and them Habibians.
Well, even
People that look like you. No
Because
offense.
we weren't here. I was
No
like,
offense.
I've been to a ton of them, but then I realized they weren't here.
yeah, there's none like up around here. Because I always hate like when you walk into like there's a certain culture one.
That's the other half of your.
You
of
think
your
J and
people.
J's is black, but
Own
they're
them all.
fucking Habibian like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, JJ's.
Yeah.
The other half.
The other half of you
you.
owns all of them.
Well,
They
don't-
gas stations.
they don't claim me.
No.
I'm an abomination.
Why is that though that we don't? I just realized that nobody black
or black clubs like we like black
Because they
people
don't
can't
like
own
dealing
shit
with
in
people
Spring-
out here. Like that's why I wouldn't.
Well, I think
I would
it's-
hate
my
to work
thing is-
behind a register in Springfield.
I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I
I
agree
worked
with
at Pet Boys and I learned to hate everybody working there.
Yeah, I worked at a liquor store for like 2 months. Yeah, the one in Forest Park.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I worked there for like
Ben
maybe
Park.
2 months. Was
Forest
it?
Park Liquors?
I think, yeah,
Forest
some
Park
shit like
Liquors.
that.
And how mad were you?
Oh my god, it was
yeah,
horrible.
see? That's why. Like,
And then fucking, I think they opened like at 8 or 9.
But you could be rude as fuck there.
Nah, cause they're fucking. Oh yeah, you could, but it doesn't really matter. But anyways, they open like at 8 or 9 or some shit, and then motherfuckers be there, lined up. The same people, the same people.
He's like, damn, nigga, you drinking now?
clientele.
Come right with fucking hands of fucking change. Come buy something. 2 hours later, they back with more change, buying the same. Like what the fuck? Like
That's some dirty ass change.
Yo.
You got that dirty money. He got that dirty money.
Why don't they ever just save up and just buy a whole pack and just?
Because it's
Save
a thing.
up.
It's
It's
the
like
whole
the-
thing is a
Because
thing.
saving
You
takes
got-
time.
It's like almost like having a
It's like
retarded person or something. It's all that shit's an addiction and a fix. I gotta go out here, beg for the change, get my fix. Now I'm good. Restart.
yeah.
Hey, you got a quarter?
It's
Hey,
like
you got a quarter?
crackhead.
You got a dollar? You know what I'm saying? Yo, the other day, dude walked right up to me, nigga. I normally don't smoke and get out the car with the L and walk into the store. Obviously, I can't smoke in the store. So I got out of the car, seen the same bum I always see in the same block. Walked what I was doing. Walking in the store. Hey, can I get some shit? Here you go. He just stopped asking for the change, took the clip, walked out. I came out the store with change. I was looking for him. He was gone. Gave you half your fix. You straight now.
But yeah, yo, the motherfuckers come from 9 in the morning until we close. You see them like 4. You see them like 5 or 6 times, like through the day.
Same,
Like coming
same amount.
through. And then this one time we got robbed, right? This motherfucker wasn't robbed, but like at gunpoint. This motherfucker came up in line, right? We had it was fucking. Was it Christmas time? It was Christmas time or Thanksgiving or some bullshit. But it was some bum looking dude. This nigga came up to the line. He was in line, and then just ran out the door. And the fucking manager's like, "Why ain't y'all chasing him?" Like, hell no,
Hell no.
Like, I'm not chasing this motherfucker. He's that dedicated. I'm not chasing him.
You also don't pay me for that.
Yeah, you don't pay me enough to
You
fucking
can have that one bottle.
Waited
Yeah.
in line to run. Like I'll give him some credit. Like he at least
That shit
made
was
an
dumb
attempt
funny.
to-
And then they looking at us like we crazy. Like, I'm not chasing this
That nigga
motherfucker.
had that $10 bottle or whatever it was.
Like if he bites you, it's over.
Yeah, like
Right.
I'm not getting
No
AIDS
idea,
for you
you're gonna get all
motherfuckers.
kinds of stuff. You'll
I-
get at least a cold.
You
I
getting
chased
AIDS?
somebody
He
with-
thought he had AIDS.
No bullshit. You getting something, nigga.
He thought he had AIDS
A
plus.
whole bump or some shit. No bullshit.
But yeah, so
That's disgusting.
yeah, like what the
That
fuck?
reminds me of like Bay State when patients would try to leave and we had to like
Stop them.
and restrain
Nah,
them.
fuck that.
And they're spitting on you,
Drooling
they
and
smell
shit.
horrible.
They got piss all on
I think the
them.
worst thing was this worst story that this girl was trying to leave and I was like, I was telling her no, and this eager security guard went in there to intervene first, And so when he went to grab her, she dropped down. And when she dropped down, she reached to grab at me, and she just grabbed my nuts.
Oh,
so she
God.
had my nuts in my hand. Because it was scrubs. I never wore underwear because it was just amazing. It's just like if you work at,
He goes free balling at work,
dude. Half of us do. Like
That's why she grabbed your shit.
But she had so she had a good grasp and she's holding it. So he's like trying to get it. She's squeezing more, and I'm just like they're like let her go, let her go. It was horrible. It was horrible because I didn't want to scream loud because I didn't want to draw attention over there. Because then I'm that guy who had his nuts grabbed.
Oh yeah.
Which I still wasn't that guy who got his nuts grabbed because I had to be seen. Like it was horrible.
She was the nut grabber.
Yeah.
But I will say this, like,
And she was like 15. It was horrible too.
blacks might not own like liquor stores, but I've seen them own a lot of better businesses
We need
than liquor stores.
a fucking
Shout outs to EBS at the mall. That's dope.
Yes.
EBS.
You know what I'm?
The fuck is that?
Yeah. Ethics Beauty Supply.
Actually, that's the guy. He wanted to talk to us about his show,
Yeah.
about our show and his shop and something like that.
Yeah, and then all the other businesses, they're just not liquor stores.
Yeah. We need a spot like that we can actually smoke weed in, like a club.
It's your
or
house,
a bar.
motherfucker.
Nah, like
Well, no, that's
There's
we're
a
bar.
place
I
like
think
that
it'd
in
be pretty
Worcester.
dope.
It's a
there's
it's like
spots
a
in
private
Connecticut,
club, and
yeah.
because it's a private club. They
yeah,
can
if it's
do
a
that.
private club, yeah.
But nah,
Yeah,
there's
and they
clubs
hold
in
like
CT and
rap
shit.
shows, like rap competitions there. I forgot the name of it, but they have like a competition. Like it's like a competition for tracks, for actual songs, and you go in there and you battle people with your actual songs, and then the winner gets like a legit plaque. Like it's actually really nice.
No, that's dope.
Yeah, I don't know if they're obviously not doing it right now because of COVID. I don't think, but when they are, I'll talk about it and big that out because that's cool. But you got to go out to Worcester because Springfield is too whack for.
This is what pisses me off, though.
It's so
Springfield, we could do
recreational.
so much shit here, but
If
it's
people
just,
weren't so whack.
oh my gosh.
That's be. I'll be 100.
I don't know why
I'm gonna Benny B this.
Dude.
If people weren't so whack,
No,
I'll be
but
honest.
it's the truth. Dude, I'm in my almost my mid-30s, right? Like, how much of this shit are you gonna continue? Like, why do people like seeing the same shit in the
It's a
same
black
drama
hole,
every
man.
fucking
Black hole,
day?
man. I feel like this city's a black hole.
It's just horrible.
I moved here in 2018, and I'm moving away. Like eventually, like because of that shit. Like I don't know why it's like that, but it really fucking is. And I've seen some really good ideas be said, like on social media, but things people are
100%,
gonna
yeah.
do, they never happen.
And they don't. No, but like the shittiest things happen, or the smallest thing where you think absolutely nothing could go wrong.
It's the city of say.
But somehow everybody acts like a celebrity.
Yeah,
I'm
no
being
bullshit.
100%.
Yeah,
I
100%.
hate that shit.
Everybody feels like, you did this, you did that. That all of a sudden you're like, 10-star general, fucking
Yeah.
shit, and this. There's no humbleness. You know what I mean? There's like even with our show, even here, the shit and quality we do, people still don't respect the brand.
But they will, son.
Because then eventually it's like not even about the brand. It becomes like, oh, you're trying to be better than the next
And
person.
there's not.
It's
We're
like,
trying
how
to
the
put
fuck you
everybody.
get that out of anywhere.
Like, okay, if nobody's trying to walk through the door because everyone's trying to see who's the biggest nigga first to walk through the door, I'm gonna walk through the door.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I just want to go to the next side. You know what I mean? Because that brings more opportunities here.
I'll be honest, if somebody else starts doing a show like mine, like the Daddy Fuego show, I'll try to be on it. You know what I mean? Like I won't like be mad that they're you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'll be like, dope, I inspired that. That's fucking
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
You know, because I know at the end of the day, what makes my show work is me and him. You know what I mean? So it will always work because of me and him. Until we decide to stop doing it, I feel like it's going to work. So even if other people do it, it's not our show.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter. It's like Key and Peele versus the Chappelle show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Chappelle show is the Chappelle show no matter who fucking does it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why but I've noticed the other, more specifically, I think more in rap because there's just more rappers than there are anybody doing anything else in the world. It's just like I don't understand that. It's like it's cliquey. It's like high school.
Why does everybody want to be a rapper?
You know what?
it up.
I think it's because I don't count myself in this because I've been doing this shit since 1997, and back then it was not everybody was a rapper. But now I've noticed in the young generation, how many kids have come to me, like teenagers, like hit me up, like, "Oh, teach me how to rap. I want to rap." I'm like,
everybody wants
and I ask the
fast
same question. I'm
money.
like, why?
They want the
Why?
fast money because
it's
of the
cool.
imagery.
Yeah,
they see
it's
they
cool.
see the gold, they see the diamonds. That's how you become wealthy. There's no other way.
Because when they don't, they stop. like after a little while of it just not working out, they stop doing it.
It's a fad. That's what it is. It turns out to be fad and
I
becomes.
feel like everybody though, when they was either a kid or a teenager, you was a rapper. You know what I mean? You was in your room, whether you were on punishment or not, or you had some alone time. You was sitting in your room, besides playing your game. You was sitting there putting some words together or singing a song that you knew, and then putting your own words to it, and then trying to say you was a rapper. Like I did that at one point too, and my boys thought I was dumb nice, and then I did that shit for like 6 months out of nowhere. I didn't know how to rap.
What
I can't
year
put
was this?
nothing together. This was like when I was probably like 12, bro. Like young.
When were you 12?
Like, I'm 28 now. You do the math.
I can't do that. I'm an English major.
Long time.
Can we have a quick squirrel moment though? Because sorry, you guys said something and it brought it up. So have you guys heard the controversy with Palette?
Palette?
With what?
Palette, the
restaurant?
the restaurant, yeah, on Boston Road.
Palate?
Oh, the hibachi place?
Palate? No, the-
Palate,
Spanish place.
Palate, yeah, that's how you say
What
it.
happened?
Yeah.
Spanish place.
Yeah.
Across from it. Nah, I didn't.
So supposedly, like black people aren't supposed to eat there anymore.
What?
Because the
Why?
owner is extremely racist. Because
How are you racist?
That's like Nathan
when you're-
Bills.
That's so weird.
So it's not, but then it was broken down not racist, and then turned to he's biased, and I guess
Wow.
it comes
What?
from this story where there was this guy on Facebook who used to work for them. He worked there. He went to eat. He normally when he's there working, he gets the employee discount. He asks the girl for the employee discount. The girl says no. I don't know. The manager's not here. So he's full. Whatever. He's eating with his guests and whatever. Blah blah blah. The guy comes in. He sees the guy and the girl sitting there. They're talking. He hears them talk about the discount. He says he's not getting no discount. Blah blah blah. And then goes into the back. Now he's upset because I guess he's seen ways that this guy has treated other black patrons, how he's talked about them and so forth and blah blah blah. So I guess he started talking. He's like, yo, pretty much he comes up to him, yo, I need to have a word with you type shit. The owner said, okay, I'll be right back. I guess he goes to his office, comes back with a gun in his hoodie. He says, okay, now we could talk.
Oh shit! Wait, the owner comes back with a gun?
Yeah.
That's gangster.
So the guy says, I don't care. The gun was he admitted the gun was never pointed at him, but there was a gun in his hoodie, because he went and got the heat. So he said he still continued to tell him about it, and I guess the guy pretty much told him, you don't no longer work here. He says, oh, I don't need to work here. I don't like the way you treat people. And I guess after this post went out, floods of stories came out from other people who've been there and have heard things. And what surprised me was it wasn't a lot of the black people that was bringing these stories.
It was a Puerto Rican.
It was a lot of Puerto Ricans that
They're
were
like,
bringing
this
the
motherfucker
story
racist.
of how he's racist, or not racist, but biased towards the darker community. But then it comes down to came down to this final thing where whoever the owner is, I don't know, but it came down to as long as he needs you, he's cool. But once it's that, he shows his true colors, right?
Wow.
Yeah. That's a shitty person to work for.
Right, shut that place down. It'll be shut
Yeah.
down. It'll be shut down in a couple
So-
months.
but-
Well, from what the story is, I don't know him, but I'm gonna say from the story, he's just a shitty person to work for.
It just sounds It's all so, but it was like I said, what threw me off because at first when someone brought up a good point, this guy's like, oh, so why is he racist? Just because he didn't want to give you a discount? Like, give me more reasons. And I loved how a lot of the black people really wanted to know why can we not eat at this Puerto Rican place?
This is good.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean?
you
That place is
kinda,
good.
You got to get the full story because that's like a girl saying, "Oh, this dude raped me," but then
Yeah.
you're not saying, "Okay, this is what happened." This is how it happened. This is when it happened. You're just saying he raped me and not giving any proof. You know what I mean?
But most of the time though, it's like, all right, he did until you're proven innocent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sucks though, but
Which, because it would fuck people's lives up. So you could fuck this dude's restaurant could fucking close next week because everybody's.
I watched that happen in real life. Like I was at this place.
A rape happened?
No, it wasn't a rape.
Oh,
I'm saying
Like,
it
you
wasn't
just watched
no, like because I used to have when I was in the military, I had roommates. I had a bunch of roommates, and we were having a party or whatever. These girls came over or whatever, and then like I woke up at like 3:00 in the morning or whatever, and I go to the bathroom, and like there was this girl there doing things. You know what I mean? Like 100%, she was doing them, and I just went to the bathroom and I went back, and then like. A month later, like people found out and they started talking about it, and then she started hollering rape, and all those dudes got in trouble.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Bitch, I watched you." Like,
Oh, so it was a girl with a bunch of dudes.
yeah, because she,
like,
she
I
was
watched
doing
you,
this- I was trying not to get really graphic, but she was doing things with
Like you offered me a blowjob
several
as well.
men.
Oh, okay, so that makes a difference.
But she was dude. I saw her. She was fucking just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she was trying to say that they like held her down and they did all this shit. And I'm like, I saw you. You know what I mean? Like, no, that didn't happen. But the reason why she did it was because everybody was talking about her. Going like, oh, she's a hoe and all this shit. So she went, which is fucked up.
Which is
trained her.
Fucked up. But then she went and all these guys, they tried to get him in trouble. The truth came out where she was lying. But the fact of the matter is like, that was I've watched that fucking shit happen.
See, and that's a shitty situation.
Yeah, because you're fucking it up for the girls that actually got raped.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's horrible too because you got dudes that just don't know how to just fucking shut the fuck up and enjoy it. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? That
Yeah.
shit could have continued to happen. You could enjoy it, but you shut down a good, perfectly good.
And then the question, Dave, why did you jump in? Because she was fucking ugly. She's gonna watch this shit one day and be like, fuck him.
You know what?
No.
We didn't drop any names. We just told it as it is because that's
She needs hand sanitizer. There was no kind of COVID. That's how you get it.
Damn,
Corona.
that's horrible.
No, but yeah, no, there's this notion now that like when you say somebody did something, if it's fucked up, it's a fucked up thing, everybody crucifies them for it.
Yeah.
If it's a dude that's being, if they say, oh, he's racist, then he's fucking
you're
racist.
100% right. Yes.
100% racist with no proof at all. Or he's a rapist, or he's this, or he likes kids, or he does this, just because someone said it, but they don't say anything else after that. And I don't know why. I don't know when it turned into that. You know what I mean? I'm being stared at. I don't know. Did I say something fucked up?
No.
I'm be honest, I totally just zoned out. But
He's high.
No, that's usually the cue when like Damien said too much.
No. It's just, actually, it's since we're here and we're gonna be honest because it's just us. I like when you guys talk a lot. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know. I didn't really say shit.
Yeah, man. That's
I know what we're getting. I know what you're saying.
He's either the gnat on the barbecue. He's either the quiet guy in the back.
So drunk.
Today he's got a lot to say.
I'm sober right
He's sober. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what I was. He got a lot to say.
I was like, man. I said that guy. It's funny though watching like because.
yeah, last week both of you motherfuckers just like
Yeah, I was in the zone. Like, all right, he's got a lot to talk about.
No,
today.
it's you know what's fucked up is sometimes when I'm like really enjoying the interview, I forget that I'm
Part of the interview?
Yeah,
Like, you're like,
I
this
forget
is
I'm in
so
a
good.
podcast. I was like, this
Oh, you
puppet's
think you got a
funny.
work meeting?
You're at a front row seat to it.
And I'm
Guys,
just
I was
like,
at a
oh
front row
shit,
seat
it's
to let's
cool. I
talk.
see this dude all over YouTube.
Nah, no bullshit. I was at a work meeting the other day. My boss like, you're so quiet. I'm like, brother, I'm tired as fuck. She was talking, and usually I'd be like talking, and I'm just sitting there like. She's like, you okay? I'm like, shit, this shit 2 hours too long. Like, I was shot, bro. I didn't have a word input. She's asking me questions like, you know, like you should know the answers to it. And I'm like, 8. She's like,
I don't
what?
miss work meetings.
Yo, they're awful.
Bro, one
bro.
time-
Awful.
I ate an edible the night before,
Oh, so people,
and it didn't hit that night.
Yeah, what do you
I woke up for work. Oh my! It was bad. I was at my desk and I was like staring at the computer, and my boss comes over. He's like talking to me about something very important, like a multi-million-dollar like deal. He's talking to me about, and I'm sitting there and I'm just. I'm like,
all those big smiles, like
yo, it took me 15 minutes to log in. I was like, what the?
yeah, that's the worst, bro.
this
I
password
was
is fucking was
blasted.
5 minutes.
It was an accident, and then my boy walked in, and I was just like, yo. I can't. He's like, I forgot how to work here. I was like, I've been here a year. I don't know how to do this anymore. People are calling the work phone. I'm like, hello? Like, I don't know what. What's this? Why you calling? How did you get my number?
That's the worst.
Yo, did you see the post I put up? I shared yesterday.
which one?
It was like, oh, we have your kids.
Oh,
He was like, oh, and he texts back. He's like, what are your demands? He's like, nigga, it's daycare. Come get them.
it said yeah.
Like, we close
It said,
at 5. Come get them.
It said, how high do you have to be? Yes, that shit had me rolling because I'm sitting there like, that's hilarious. Like, we have your kids. He said, what are your demands? It's like, this is the daycare. We closed at 5. It's 6:30. Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. I overslept before I left my kid at daycare.
Don't they charge you?
Nah, nigga,
Don't
they try
charge
to
you
call
extra?
DCF on your
They
ass.
tried to. Yeah, it was.
What?
They try to
It
say
was.
you.
It was
They
only
go
like
straight there.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
Nah, some places. Well,
some places.
some
don't.
places charge you. They give you to a certain time. They give you to like if you gotta be there for 5, they'll give you to like 5:30, and then they charge you for every 5 minutes is like $20.
Something like that.
They
Yeah.
can't
then-
call the kids aunt or something.
No, they do. Well, it depends on the call thing. But the thing is, I was, I lived close by, and I was only like 2 minutes. So yeah, I had the 15-minute grace period.
Yeah.
But they know I'm normally there a little bit earlier to talk to the teacher and everything, see how he does. So when I wasn't, they're kind of worried because they also knew I worked, like buco coco jobs. So, but it's the weirdest thing when you call. I'm like, hello, your son's here. Like, oh shit, like. You get there, he's the only kid there. He's just sitting there playing happily, and they're looking at you like, you horrible person.
Oh my god. That's fun. I didn't know that they just called DCF.
Oh yeah, a lot of times
Yeah,
they call because the thing is
hell
they'll call you. They'll do a call. They'll do another call, and they'll call DCF. Because here's the thing: if something say it happens again, and they didn't report any strange activities to it, they get shut down. So much at the end of the day, it all comes down to America loves to sue and fuck everybody over because I just don't like the way you did. I don't like the way you said things to me. I feel harassed, so I'm gonna sue you.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Because now I can't focus at work, so all I can do is see your face. Like that shit blows me off when they what is it called? When they
blows
sue
you
for it?
off.
Blows you off. Wow.
Tell them how you feel about that. Tell me the honest truth. It blows them off.
Yeah, get blown off.
Sometimes you just gotta get blown off.
It really, really turns me on. That's what I'm saying. People are yelling at me, Oh man, I don't even know where I was going with that now anymore.
I don't know. It blows.
All right, well,
Think about the things that blow
Get
you
the
off.
fuck out of here. Let's blow off this episode. It's time to go, anyways.
This guy.
blowing me off.
It's like,
Well, let's blow everybody off. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Whoa. Pause.
No pause. I'm fucking. How am I? 34, 35.
He said no
Too over that
pause.
shit. Too over that shit.
He's gotta
here's
hit the
thing.
pause
Why do you
button.
want to say pause if you see something you don't like? Is that you're pausing? It means you're
I
gonna
don't
stare
know
at
what
it
that means.
longer.
I'm too old to know what that means.
No, it's
The
pause
pause
when you
is
say
like-
something gay, but you didn't mean to say it in a gay
Yeah.
way.
It's
No, it's the new
Well, it's
no
like, who
homo.
cares?
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
Yes.
But why would you even think of it as a homo way though? In the first place?
I don't know,
Because
like-
some
Because he
people are
says he's gonna
14
suck
their whole
everybody
life.
off.
I don't-
Yeah, but if he sucks everybody off, why would you complain? You're getting a free blowjob.
Until the next episode of Let's Talk Now, please do not listen to the last closing statements. Yo.
Anyways, all right. So you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Let's Talk Us Now. Listen to us on Google, Apple, Spotify. Watch us on YouTube. Like, subscribe. Hit the little bell button. I guess everybody's saying.
Get a blowy.
Hit
Why
that.
not?
Yeah, get a blowjob. I'm Benny. Follow me at Benny B Design.
Maverick Prasad, follow me at unlocked_character.
Dame Diddy _413.
Dame Rev, Damien Rivera comedy.
All right. We out. Peace. Have a good life.
See ya.